Hello everybody, welcome back to some more of The Long Dark. My name is Keith, welcome. We are on our journey out of the areas that we have been to before, and we are, holy crap, all this food. And we're just going exploring, that's what we're doing. Well, dang, did I just never pick up a whetstone? Let's take some tomato soup. Oop. Where's our knife? Let's take this just in case. Take some dog food. Ooh, we'll take these 2 granola bars. I found a ton of soda in there. In the other room, which are going to be really heavy, but the minute I get hungry enough to eat this giant piece of fish, we ought to be good. Yeah, lots of soda so we can stay hydrated. I think this is a good enough amount of food for us to go traveling with. I mean, I guess I don't want to leave anything behind. Pork and beans. Got all the pork and beans. Well, this is it. I can't go to 50 pounds. That just would be... I'm already too heavy. No, can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Just get rid of a couple sodas. Alright. Still slow, but... Aha!
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Nice. Sweet. Found a whetstone. So now... I am going to keep that other knife just in case. Just in case something happens to the other one. But, we're good to travel again, folks. Let's do it. Sweet tasty coffee, it fills my every desire. It wakes me up and it makes me feel so nice. You know, actually caffeine really doesn't affect me too much, and I know people say that, oh, caffeine doesn't affect me, I can drink a Mountain Dew before bed. I'm not trying to be irritating, but it really doesn't. I just don't find that caffeine bears much of an effect on me. I can remember drinking highly caffeinated beverages before bedtime. I say let's just cut across the ice. Let's just cut across the ice and try to do this a little bit faster. I'll take the gun out just in case we need it. And I'm thinking once we actually do get to where we're going, oh, finally it's cold enough to where I'm getting cold. Once we actually do get to a new area, I think I will try some hunting with the bow maybe. See if we can't stick a deer with our bow and arrow. This area is huge. It's also foggy, which is a little bit rough. Goodbye, cruel coastal highway. Now, I don't remember the difficulty classes of these regions. I don't know like which one is supposed to be hard and which one is supposed to be easy. So bear with me on that one. God, this fog, man. I really love for the fog to clear out. Might as well search in this little building. I don't know if I've been in this fishing shack before or not, but we might as well search. But ideally, as we travel, hopefully we will begin to see things, certainly that I have never seen. maybe you've never seen either if you decided to cast your lot with me.
I could use this.
Can be used to start a fire. Nice. What's in this cupboard? I have been... Ooh, nice. I have been using a lot of cloth recently, so good that we found some. Don't really want any charcoal. Okay, cool. Let's keep on moving then. This is that... Is that a bear? No, is that another fishing shack? Okay, it looks like a shack now. It was looking a little bit like a bear. Oh yeah, definitely walking across the ice is the way to go. Definitely. Defiantly, as some might say. Okay, it's time. It's time to eat our giant piece of fish. Perfect. Now we're far less weighed down. Just picked up our 4-pound piece of fish and ate it. Like a madman. Need to catch some more salmon. I think we're a long way from Mystery Lake. That's the place in the beginning of the game, that's all you had. Back in early access when I first started playing it, which is hard to believe that was 4 years ago when I first got this game. But it has come a long way. I'm very proud of the folks who made this game. Not that I have anything to do with it, that I'm allowed to be proud of them, but very happy with their choices. I've been here before. I have been here before. There's a wolf. Anything? Oh, I've already searched this. What's in the drawer? Nothing I need right now. So there's a wolf. I'm assuming I want to be going that way, honestly. Well, let's keep our distance a little bit from Senior Wolfington. I don't want to have to shoot him. I don't want to have to waste my ammo. But he seems to be going that way. So let's try to go around his butt. If only the fog would clear. If only the woodpecker cries. The bark on the tree was as soft as the skies. While the wolf waits below, hungry and lonely, he cried to the moon, if only, if only. I will give $1 to the commenter who names the movie that is from. Some of you may think, oh, that's not hard. But some of you may not know where Shia LaBeouf got his big break. God, I really don't know where I am, which is beginning to get a little bit alarming. Am I only at Rabbit Island? That's crazy. If that's as far as I made it, I guess I've kind of taken a long way around. Oh shoot! There's the ocean. Yeah, I think that's as far as I made it. God, this place is so big. I guess let's walk around the back. The back of... Jackrabbit Island or whatever you call it. Hopefully the ice isn't too loose over here. The sound of the ocean. What a lovely sound. No cave situation over here. We're just having a long walk. The long walk, what they should call this game. I'm assuming that there's something. Aha, there is. I wonder if he's got anything good.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Nope, nothing. Nothing good, dog. You got nothing. All you gave me was a granola bar back here. You died for nothing, sir. Your life was a meaningless journey, ending in only pain and loneliness. Just kidding. I don't want to be mean to a fella. I'm telling you, this freaking fog has gotta go. I would LUV the ability to see where it is that I am going. But as of now, I cannot see anything. So if you're still watching this video, what you're watching is a gun bouncing back and forth. Back and forth. And you're listening to me talk about it. And I appreciate you. Don't you get me twisted. I appreciate you. Big time. Oh man. Big time, big time, big time. Well, we're still making progress, so can't hate on it right now. We're doing good, not too terribly tired. Not too terribly hungry or thirsty. We got food. We got food and water for all our ales. In case we need it. Bad trigger discipline on this guy. Bad trigger discipline. And what I mean by that is he's got his finger on the trigger even though he's not prepared to shoot. And that's bad gun safety. Which I know gun safety is a hot topic in our country right now. But I'm from the South. I think I may even have a fairly fresh perspective or different perspective on the whole issue. Being that I'm from the South, I've grown up around guns. My stepdad actually has kind of a side business where he sells AR-15 parts. Not to criminals, but there's a big industry in our country for people who, as a craft or as a hobby, they build their own guns. So you order the parts and you put it all together, and it's a really tedious kind of very tedious, very detailed process of putting these things together because they're very hard to put together. They're very there's a lot of small parts, pretty intricate. Nothing to make anything automatic or anything like that, so nothing to be concerned with there. But the reason I say I have maybe a unique perspective, or not unique, maybe fresh or different, is that yeah, I grew up with it. I'm not frightened by guns. I was taught proper use of a gun very early on in life. I was shot guns very early on in life. They don't frighten me. I understand that they can be dangerous. But also I fall on maybe a lot of issues. Maybe I do fall towards the left or even the middle. I don't think I find myself on the extreme side of any issue. I think there's a lot of gray area. And I think what's a big problem with the country today is people we hole up on this one side. We want our side to be right. We pick a team and we stick with that team. But really each issue is different. But I mean, if you really think about it, you really look up laws and stuff right now, we do have background checks and we do have all kinds of stuff that it takes to be able to purchase a gun. Hey, there's a bear. Okay, let's stay away from him. But it does take like I saw a post of a video of a girl, and I don't know if she was at the school where the most recent shooting happened, or the big one, like this Stoneman Douglas shooting. I don't know if she was a survivor of that or whatever, but there was a quote of a high school age girl saying that she doesn't want to live in a world where you can take $120 into a store and walk out with an AR-15 in 10 minutes or whatever. That's just not the case. You can't do that in our world. So, but we do have.
This will come in handy.
I'm gonna have to leave that, sadly. Check out this note. Wes, I'm going to try to make it at Mystery Lake. I run low on everything, but we can find enough to get us through till spring, and then we can try to make it back to Calgary. Meet me there. We'll stay for a while, follow the tracks in from the Carter. You'll see the lodge building, but we'll make for the cabins across the lake. Bring anybody you can find, bring food and a deck of cards. See you soon, Heather. That's pretty cool. But anyway, we do have background and checks and stuff. There's a process for when you want to buy a gun. And there are, like, if you have a record that they deem unfit for owning a gun, you don't get one. So there's that. My whole thing is, like, I don't know how much more you can do as far as background checks and stuff to keep people who would perpetrate a shooting or something like this. And looks like we're almost making it, boys and girls. I'm pretty excited. But I don't know what more regulations you could do to... I don't know if we should walk up there or just keep going. Oh, I think we have to walk up there. I don't know what more you could do in that regards to help with the gun violence thing and to keep the guns out of the hands of people who would use them to harm other people. Now when it comes to banning guns, I just think from a practical standpoint, that's impossible. The toothpaste, I think, is already out of the tube when it comes to if you want it to be about AR-15s or whatever, or even semi-automatic weapons. The toothpaste is already out of the tube. You can't put it back. Like, they're already in the wild. The guns are already out there. Many people have already built lifestyles around these guns, whether they use them to hunt or whatever. And then the amount of tax dollars it would take to gather all these guns, in my opinion, would be exorbitant. Our taxes would probably skyrocket to have to pay for this sort of thing. It would take years and years and years and years and years, and in that time we'd have more shootings and more stuff would go down. And I know it's kind of a trope, but bad people would likely still be getting guns from somewhere. So I think that's one problem with banning guns. And I think another... Dang, I wonder how to get to another area. I see this deer here. Should we go back down, or maybe check out another spot? I guess we can go walk up this hill and look. But then another problem, I think, is that you do have people, like if somebody came up to me and said, "Alright, sir, it's now illegal for you to own that gun, so hand it over, we're the government." I'm not going to shoot them, but those people. I'm going to be kind of upset because I feel it's kind of important that I be able to protect myself. I have a couple of guns in my house, and my wife and I aren't afraid of them, and we both know how to use them. And we know that if someone came in here, because we live way out in the country, if there's an intruder in our house, and we call the police, and that intruder actually does want to do us harm, we'll be dead before anybody gets there, because we live so far out in the boondocks, if you will. I guess maybe we need to go this way. Let's see. I'm going to use the charcoal. I'm gonna figure out how to get out of here. Crum Coastal Highway. Yep, I think we have to go up that creek. And I need to end the video soon, but I'm on my train of thought. So, I wouldn't try to hurt anybody who said they were going to take my guns away. I wouldn't do it. But, there are people who, if you told them, if you rolled up and said, it's time to ban we're taking the guns away, you would have one of two things happen. One would be where they already would have buried their guns and hidden them, and then they'd burn their registrations or whatever, and then they just have their guns hidden, and you wouldn't be able to find them or whatever. Maybe you would, I don't know. And then, or they'd shoot back, and you have people so entrenched in their ways that they would shoot back over this type of seizing of someone's means to protect themselves. And based on the Constitution, it does seem that we are afforded the right to protect ourselves. So, it seems like it could be a very dangerous game. So then there's more tax dollars and pain and suffering from people who have died from trying to take guns away. So I'm not here to discount the movement or anything. I would really like gun violence to stop. I would really love mass shootings to stop. But when it comes to guns in America, I just think the toothpaste is out of the tube. And there's another bear den. Gosh, I need to get away from that. I just think the toothpaste is out of the tube, and I don't think there's one way to fix it. Oh shit. You're dead, sir. But alas, I think we are going to have to end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening to me rambling about guns and stuff. And I hope I treated it the topic with respect and stuff, because I'm not the kind of person that wants to
I could use a
downplay
drink.
anybody's experience. And I know that the whole situation is rough, and I just think there's no one way to fix it, and I don't think we'll fix it by making enemies out of our fellow citizens. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed yourself, and I hope that you'll come back. Comment other stuff maybe you want to hear my opinion on, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again for watching. I love you very much. Bye-bye.